Yes, fight fans, body and mind sports, my people. You are fully appreciated in this round, my guys, my people. What an epic performance last night. What an epic fight by Eubank Jr. and Connor Benn, my guys, my people. This one is definitely, definitely gonna be contender for fight of the year. And the year isn't over yet. It is fight of the year so far, if you ask me. So far, my guys, my people, in front of 70,000 British boxing fans at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Swear down, not only did they make their legendary fathers proud, of course, Chris Eubank Sr. and Nigel Benn, my guys, my people, in continuing their legacy in the right way, my guys. But they definitely made history books for their own legacy, and without a title on the line. Came from an inconceivable fight. This fight would not have been conceived if not for the attachment to their legendary fathers, my guys, my people. But yes, epic performance. Both fighters left their heart in the ring. We couldn't ask for more. Connor Benn hanging his head at the end of the fight there. Of course, distraught that he lost, but he's got nothing to hang his head about. Hold your head up, my guy, and be proud. You made yourself proud, my guys, my people. You made the fans proud. Yeah. Anyway, look, I thought Junior's jab was very crucial in this fight, especially in the early mid rounds. Well, it worked to keep level with Connor Benn on the scorecard, who I thought was landing the stronger, heavier punches, and in terms of punch count was keeping up with Junior as well, my guys, my people. So Junior there using his height and reach advantage with that jab to make the smaller man Connor Benn just work just that little bit harder to try and close the distance, so that Junior himself can focus more on timing his opponent coming in. I thought Junior's timing in the early mid rounds was brilliant, my guys, my people, and that worked, of course, to give Junior to have more energy in the tank towards the championship rounds. I know there ain't no championship on the line, but towards the championship rounds. And I would say round 11 and 12 literally won Junior this fight, my guys, my people. By round 10, I had them both level, my guys. Both fighters were level. By round 10, my guys, my people. Look, listen, Ben just couldn't compete jab for jab with Junior, you know, jabbing upstairs. Just couldn't compete. And in this type of scenario, what he could have done was that, you know, you close the distance by jabbing to the body, my guys, my people. Jab to the body before following up top with any other punch or combinations, you know. And it really surprises me how many fighters in boxing actually neglect that jab to the body, my guys. You know, not only does it work to close the distance, it keeps your opponents at bay and it kills their momentum, saps their energy, and even more crucial, it helps you to rack up those points, my guys, my people. Very crucial punch. Ask Floyd Mayweather. That was his bread and butter, my guys, my people. And yeah, and another thing that Connor Benn was doing, he was leading with the right, and he's a righty. Against a taller opponent, a rangier opponent, for me, that is a no-no, my guys. That is a no-no. He's going for power straight away, winging shots with his right hand, you know, and following with the left. I think it would have been better for him to lead with the left, which would be his jab hand, closer to his opponent. Lead with the left, you know, and then follow up with the right when you get a little bit closer. And when you get closer, double up on one side. Double up on one side, my guys. I don't think I saw enough of that from Connor Benn. So yeah, he put up a brave fight, but technically his game plan was a little bit off. I ain't gonna lie, you know. So he didn't use the best strategy in the ring, you know, but his heart, he poured it out. Most definitely, my guys, my people. But I'm talking about, jabs to the body. I really didn't see much body work from Connor Benn overall. Didn't really see much body work. In fact, didn't really see much body work from either fighter. But it would have, been more crucial for Connor Benn to have gone to the body more. Because clearly Eubank Jr. was the bigger fighter in the ring. Clearly it looked like he was a big middleweight against a small welterweight in the ring last night. And I think that was the deciding factor in this match here. That was the deciding factor. You put that aside, clearly to me, Connor Benn was the better gifted fighter in the ring. Showcased more speed and more punch variations. Better fight IQ, if you ask me. Overall, my guys. I'm not saying by any terms that he's a complete fighter. Most certainly, there's plenty of room for him to improve, and I'm sure that he sees that, my guys, my people. I'm sure he sees that. But look, it was the size that made the huge difference, my guys, my people. And look, to me, it seemed like Junior there last night, the 160-pound weight cut and the 10-pound rehydration was not an issue. I didn't think the 10-pound rehydration would be an issue, because after he makes the 170-pound weight limit, the rehydration weight limit, after that, he's allowed to rehydrate as much as he wants, my guys, my people. And he came in the ring looking fresh and as strong as he usually does. Strong as he usually does, my guys, my people. As for the 160-pound weight limit that he missed, well, obviously that isn't a factor, because he didn't make weight anyway. He didn't make weight at the ceremonial weigh-ins. And I don't think he was planning to make weight. I don't think he was planning to make weight. And that is why he took the extra money to agree to the rehydration clause, the 10-pound rehydration, because the money he would get for that, he was planning to use that to cover the fine that they were going to hand him for missing weight at the ceremonials, because he was not planning to make weight there. He was not planning to do that. He was planning to give himself as much advantage as possible going into this fight, my guys, my people. And he knew, if he didn't make weight at 160, right, then it would be easier to rehydrate. Be much, much easier. Less taxing on the body. So, yeah, you can see there. The genius is at work. The genius of Chris Eubank Jr. Not only did he win the fight last night, but he won at negotiations. Most definitely 100%. For sure. He won the negotiations. Eddie Hearn thinks he won the negotiations, but he didn't. Now, my people, before I call it a day on this one, my guys, my people, I just want to say that I did predict that both fighters had the ability to hurt one another in this fight. And yes, that was definitely right. Connor Benn did hurt Chris Eubank Jr. in the third round, despite being the smaller fighter. However, he had to put everything into his punch to be able to do that, to stun Jr. momentarily. I don't think he was hurt too badly, because he blatantly just recovered quite quickly after the clinch in that situation there. Connor also hurt him in the 8th and in the 9th. Eubank hurt Connor, I believe, in the 11th and 12th, my guys, where he just poured everything on Connor. Eubank, as we know, when things aren't going particularly his way, he just goes in full throttle, my guys, my people. Especially when he wants to take out his opponent, he will go full throttle, and he was no different yesterday night, my guys, my people. But tell me this, Connor, he says possibly his 14 months of inactivity could have played a part in him losing tonight. although he's not using it as an excuse, but you just can't find any reason as to why he lost his fight, to tell you the truth. Although he is, you know, realistic that yes, he could have lost. He could have lost, my guys, my people. So he's not trying to down Junior's win at all, my guys, my people. But tell me what you think on that one. Do you think the 14 months inactivity had play? Possibly, maybe, but I'm not going to argue that point, my guys, my people. What I can say though is that he wants his revenge. He said it looks like he might get it. They were planning, you know, possibly to do 2 fights even before this fight took place, my guys, my people. Look, this was a great fight. Super exciting fight. If we get it again, I'm all for it, my guys. But would the outcome be any different? Possibly, if Connor Benn comes with a whole new strategy, because I think that Junior is going to come at him in the next one. Trust me, he's gonna want to take him out for real. Junior though, towards the end of this fight, did look like he was getting a bit tired. So did Connor Benn. As he started sitting on the ropes towards the end of the fight, my guys, my people. But yes, Junior did manage his stamina very well in this fight. Started off slow and then built up as he went along, my guys, my people. Look, Connor just did, you know, just jumped up 2 divisions to face Eubank Jr. and fell short. Another fight is going to do the same thing. Crawford against Saul Canelo Alvarez in September, my guys, my people. Tell me what you think will happen in that situation. However, Crawford is not so much at a disadvantage as Connor was. I mean, Crawford is the more superior skilled fighter than Saul Canelo Alvarez. He, I think, is the rangier fighter as well, and slightly taller also. So, although he's not the heavier fighter, he seems to have some physical advantages as well, whereas Connor didn't have any physical advantages at all, my guys, my people. But tell me what you think will happen in that situation with Crawford and Canelo coming up in September, my guys, my people. Also, what you think may happen in a rematch with Connor and Eubank. Are you all for it? Because I am all for it. But would the outcome be any different, my guys, my people? With that said, that's all I have for you on this one. And before you leave, my people, do like, do share, subscribe, of course. Drop your comments below. And as always, stay super blessed, my people.